how to hold the knife. All right, how to stand. Okay, at your cutting board. How do I address it? How do I address my product? First of all, I know I'm going to be here for a very long time, so I have to be comfortable. Logically, you'd think when you first address it, you want to stand square. But the answer to that is no. Look how I'm holding my knife at that angle. All that's going to do is produce an awful lot of strain on my lower back, okay, which is going to be very, very painful after a little while. And goodness knows, the next day when I come in, I'm going to be stiff. So although everything else is square on the table, I don't want to be. I'm going to line up at a slight angle. You see that with my left leg sort of relaxed a little bit, and I'm turned a little bit. Now I am lined up with my knife as it goes down the product. This is going to be a much more comfortable angle for me to cut. Pretty talk for how to hold the knife. Now we're comfortable over the board. I want to show you how to hold your knife and how to cut the product. It's important for you to understand a couple of things about the knife. Where to hold it on the knife, okay, is very, very important. Not necessarily as you might think by the handle. The knife should not leave the cutting board. Okay, they are designed with a bevel in the front here in the Western Hemisphere for the knife to go up and down, or as in pushing motion, and never leave the board. All right, so I want to show you this. Something else that I want you to take note of actually is the left hand, because I'm right-handed. If I was left-handed, of course, it would be the other way around. The left hand is the one that actually produces the accuracy of the cut, right, and the pushing of the unit underneath, or the piece of food underneath the knife for it to be cut into its shape. So pay attention and see the difference, or see what's happening with both hands. Okay, let's go. All right, my knife. What do I have? What are the components? Well, if you go back to the original beginning of the knife section, you'll see all the different parts. But anyway, basically, there's the handle and the blade. What I'm pointing to is the balance of that knife. There's the blade, and there's the handle. Knives vary in weight and size. Some of them can be very heavy, and some can be light. Some are long, some are short. But it's the same theory. That's where the balance is, and if we learn how to hold it around there, the knife will become a lot lighter for us. You notice my fingers aren't trailing down, so I'm not going to cut them during the rocking motion. So that's how we hold it. The finger on top of the blade, don't do that. You'll wear a blister into it, and you'll never get fast. So that's not a good habit to get into. I'm highlighting here the fulcrum, or you see what's happening at the end here with the bevel? That's the rocking motion that we're looking for. Now look at this left hand. Now we're going to start talking about that, and you can see how we're holding the product. One finger to the forefront. See that one knuckle that we got sitting out there? That is the knuckle that goes against the blade. Right there. See all the other fingers? They are out of the way. The fingertips are curled underneath the fists, so they don't go underneath the blade too. And the blade goes against that one knuckle. And there's the beginning of that rock and roll motion, okay, with the pushing of the blade through the product. Don't get into the habit of pulling it towards you. That is a distinct no-no. Okay, let's have a look at this live with some product. Okay, we're going to go very slowly here so you see it. Okay, here's the up and down motion. The theory is that with the thumbs on the back of that left hand that you push the product through and the knife never moves. And the reality is you'll probably chase down the product. Either way, keep that knuckle out there to guide that knife. And I can't stress that enough. Here's some reality. You see how the knife is chasing down the product instead of the product going the other way? How to hold the knife.